What's up, fantasy champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
Yo. Hey, Coach, you forgot one thing. You know how we got to start the show, Coach. You forgot one more last thing, Coach.
I got you.
There we go, Coach. Give it. There we go, Coach. Go ahead and put it.
What did you say?
I said Kobe Bryant has been overrated ever since he passed away.
Now, I'd say they could lose about 4, but I don't see them losing 5. You know what I mean?
Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays.
And what's the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Donte, in the motherfucking building with you guys. Shout out to Coach Spotlight, who's in the background, promoting this channel, being the security guard of this channel right now, man. Thank him for those intros. You already know how
goddamn security guard, though. Damn, I'm not doing that for a living. Shit, Donte.
The security of this channel today. So again, make sure everybody hit that like, hit that subscribe button for the Spotlight Sports Network and everybody channel on this panel. So we got a great panel today, man.
Donte, before I go,
yeah,
I gotta put these two together.
Okay.
You got some fresh cuts.
Hey, you already know. I didn't even recognize I was late.
It's a lot different. It's a lot different looking at it.
You ain't got with the haircut. Wow.
I can't look at myself like that.
The little Giants is in the building.
It's not.
You sure do look better with that haircut.
My hair back. I miss my hair, man.
Oh my god.
The Eagles should lose to the Giants, so I'm like, hey.
No. I had my hair was going out too much, so I had to just cut because it was getting too annoying. So I just went back to the base.
So we got a excellent panel today, man. Shout out to everybody for coming through the channel today. We got a variety of topics. So let me first by introducing, let my panel introduce themselves. First, we got to the corner, to my left side of the corner, we got my good friend, the president right now of the Spotlight Sports Network, and to Coach Spotlight come back. Miss Key in the building. How you doing today?
Hold on, before you do that, she's the interim CEO and the official president of the Spotlight.
I keep forgetting she is the CEO for right now. And slash president, whatever you want to call, she does it all. Miss Key, how you doing today?
I think you're muted.
She muted.
My bad, y'all. My computer being retarded. But I'm good. I'm here. What's up?
All right. So we got Mr. 25, his favorite player. We got the man that dropped 100 points against Memphis. Oh, I'm sorry, he didn't even play. I forgot they lost too as well on that day. So we got Money Mitch. How you doing, Money Mitch?
I'm doing good. The Sixers lost last night. tough one. It was a tough
Imagine
one.
losing.
Oh my God, you're on cloud 9 after the Mavericks did not have Luka. You had all your starters and
Still won.
3 when they didn't have Luka. I don't want to hear it.
We still won.
And we got the Patriots fan, the Boston Red Sox fan, Boston everything. The new brother of the Spotlight Sports Network, Matthew. How you doing today, brother?
Good. Hello, everyone. Thanks for having me on.
Always.
Excited for this week.
Yes,
big
sir.
week for
Yes,
big
sir.
week for my team. Big week for I'm sure everybody's team. It's crunch time, so
Yep.
it's big.
It's big. It's a big week, but for my team, it's not a big week for my team, but my team because we not even fucking in it. So, we got the next contestant. Who? Oh my God! I'm glad Coach Spotlight put these two together. Lakers fans, Raiders fan, Eagles fan. But the Lakers got away with one last night because two guys decided to fight over the damn basketball.
Hold up, Donte. I'm about to make Eric so upset because Waller and Pyramid's not playing Saturday.
Bro, the whole Browns lineup is out of the picture. That's a still lose, though.
Big Play Slay, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, man. Three wins.
Oh, and Mullen is out too.
Ellen.
Of course, his injury prone ass.
Ellen. Yeah. I'm doing good though.
Man, he got the fresh cut, So we got my good brother, the co-host over there of the mock draft. We're gonna be covering the draft, but also he's a Lakers fan, a Raiders fan. Poor Las Vegas Raiders. My boy Eric, how you doing, Eric? With the shades on.
I'm doing good, man. If the Raiders lose on Saturday, best believe it's gonna be worse than the Chiefs because the Browns don't got none of their players. So it'll be embarrassing. But shout out to AR-15, yesterday's game winner. Shout out to you, Rook. Lakers on top, 3-game win streak. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, let's not act like y'all spicy and juicy record. Y'all still 3 games over 500. That ain't that impressive. But y'all got a good win last night. Y'all need that. All right, so last but not least, you go last. We got the resident Giants fan, resident/Yankee fan. You still ain't better than the Astros though. My boy, stressed out Giants fan, Mr. Nate in the building. How you doing, man?
This is. I feel like the one on the bottom. This is what the Giants are. They should be the worst team in the NFL. But the Lions are here, so that's why the Giants are the worst team in the NFL. Still being the Eagles though, because the Eagles are the Eagles.
All right. Yes, indeed. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into the nitty-gritty, man.
I need that to be smart because
go ahead, Coach.
Take them goddamn glasses off. That's why.
Hey! I gotta block out the hate.
Now, anytime, Coach, you want to step in and answer a question, you could, man. So I know you.
I sure will.
Okay. I got you. So now
Eric's saying some bogus shit.
No, bro, come on.
Somebody on the screen gonna say
Eric's face is blocked by the logo.
Somebody on the stream gonna say some blasphemous. Watch. So we gonna get into the nitty gritty. We got the Thursday night game coming up tonight. The battle of the AFC West. Pretty much. If the Chiefs win, they will be pretty much in the driver's seat. If the Chargers win, they pretty much be in the driver's seat for the AFC West. They the lone team that beat the Kansas City Chiefs this year in Arrowhead Stadium. So we're gonna go to around the panel. We're gonna go to Miss Key. Who will win tonight and why?
Good afternoon, everybody.
What's
This
good,
should be a
Raider?
good game too.
What's good, Aaron?
I know.
Is it me or she's lagging?
I think it's her because you mute Key.
You muted.
You're muted, and you're lagging a little bit.
Yeah, bad. It's lagging bad.
I think she's running off a Darian.
Jump shot.
Yeah, I can hear you. You good.
Hold on. Go to somebody else and come back. I'm about to move positions.
All right,
I think she's running off a Darian's hotspot.
Go to the Simmons fan.
Who will win and why, Money Mitch? Who will win and why?
Let's see. I said this on the morning show. I got the Chiefs winning because their defense has really been turning up. Hold on, that looks really weird. Yeah, the Chiefs. I love their defense.
Don't take that damn green screen off.
I did. Yeah. So the Chiefs are gonna win. It's gonna be close.
All right, Mr. Eric, glasses.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard predicting this one. Both teams are good. Both teams have a lot to play for today. I'm gonna give it to the Chargers. Their offense. I mean, this Chiefs defense hasn't played a offensive juggernaut like Chargers offense. The Chargers offense, leading by Justin Herbert. I believe Justin Herbert this year has been a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes this year. Not every year. I'm saying this year. If you go look at the stats and the games by game, Justin Herbert has had better games than Patrick Mahomes. I think Justin Herbert is going to expose that Chiefs defense, but that Chiefs offense is going to put up points. It's going to be a shootout, but I think the Chargers win by 3 points, a field goal, and it's because of Justin Herbert.
All right, we got the Las Vegas Raider guy, man. Old school, my guy. Welcome to the Spotlight Sports Network. Raider Earn, man. How you doing, my brother? And who
Coach Donte, how you doing, sir? Thank you for having me. I
great,
appreciate
man.
you,
Always.
my man. Oh, so this matchup right here, key AFC West matchup, San Diego, the Chargers, LA, wherever these dudes play, Southern California somewhere. These dudes, I don't know, but we can't say no. We moved with Vegas, so it is what it is. They won the first matchup. Unfortunately, I don't think the same two teams are going to be playing. The Chargers were playing really good ball at the time, and Kansas City was playing like trash. It seems like the roles have reversed. Kansas City's playing like we're used to Kansas City playing over the last couple years, and San Diego's just, they're reverting back to San Diego. I got the Chiefs in this one. 17. They're not going to put up as many points they did against us, but we can go 17. Double it up and say 17-34.
Ooh, okay, Mr. Raider. Yes, indeed. So we got the old school of another old school in the building, resident Giants fan. My boy, so happy that he joined the Spotlight Sports Network. He's been grinding ever since he's been on here. My man, Classified Joe, man. How you doing? And who will win this game and why, man?
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on, Coach. Appreciate it. I love chatting it up with you guys. Man, the Chiefs defense has been stepping up lately. Mahomes looks like he's back in the grind. I mean, we can't take nothing away from the Chargers and Herbert and what they've been doing out there, but primetime games, Mahomes shines. Never fails. I'm going with Mahomes like 30-17. I can't go against him until he starts.
Yes, indeed. So we got my boy, new haircut, fresh haircut. I think he lost a bet. I don't know. I think he lost a bet.
I didn't lose it.
Wow.
Big play.
Wow. My big play Slay looking like Meek Mill out here.
I think somebody got him, Coach. I think he lost a bet.
It wasn't even that. It's not even that. But to answer your question, Donte, I got the Chiefs winning. I think the Chiefs win this game. I feel like both defenses, they've been playing good the last couple of weeks. The Chiefs, they've been doing well on defense. I don't know what got into them. Maybe a couple adjustments they've made on defense. Their defensive coordinator, he's good at adjustments late in the season. Spagnuolo, I think that's his last name. And the Chargers, I think they've been playing good as well on defense. They just held the Giants' terrible offense down to 17, 13 some points like that. But I still feel like the Chiefs get this dub because they're more of a powerhouse right now, and I feel like they're going to keep going on a roll. And that didn't the Chargers beat the Chiefs earlier this year?
Yeah, I believe that was in week 2, week 3, one of those weeks.
That was week 3.
So you gotta expect the Chiefs. They're gonna think about that game, and they're gonna want to win this game. So give me the Chiefs.
Okay, yes indeed, Slay. So we got Key back.
Take me off.
So who you got, Key? Who you got winning this game and why?
Big play Slay, I'm keeping you right here.
Hold them hostage. Key, you straight?
Key, just calm down, Key, for right now.
I should
leave and come back and came down for a second.
All right, Key, you still out?
Yeah, am I still lagging?
Yeah. Nah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Lagging bad. So I'm gonna go to Matthew. Is Matthew here? I'm gonna go to Matthew.
Did Matthew leave?
I think he's not here.
Yeah, he left too.
Mr. Nate.
All right, I will go.
What up, my boy Bobby? Go ahead, Nate.
I have the Chargers winning. Because I don't go against Justin Herbert, and Herbert's a monster. So I'm going to say Chargers win 27-21 with a Herbert walk-off touchdown.
Let's go, Nate.
You should have saved that for the bold
That's what I'm talking about, Nate.
I'm right with you, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm right with you when it comes to this here. Because if you look at the last couple of games in the month of November, they played the Giants, the Packers, the Raiders, Cowboys, Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders.
Yeah.
So with that being said, a lot of these teams don't have great offenses. Like the Dallas Cowboys offense was the shits that game. They didn't play up to their potential. The Giants, they barely beat the Giants by 3. So with that being said, I'm not really concerned about that. They beat a terrible Raiders defense that can't score points on both sides of the ball. So, and then they played a bum Broncos offense that's just coming back. Everybody's just coming back off an injury. So even though their defense has been playing well, my next question to everybody is, who did the Chiefs really play for their defense to be that great? Let's be realistic here. So with that being said, I got the Chargers winning because the Chargers got a head coach in Brandon Staley that's just as good of a defensive coordinator as Steve Spagnuolo. Number 2, Keenan Allen is coming back tonight with a Austin Eckler. So and then people like to fail to realize, Jared Cook is a great tight end in this league, and he's a sleeper against this Chiefs offense. So what I'm saying is, I am saying 31-27 Chargers.
Yes, indeed. You
Pretty
heard,
sure Jake appreciates that.
You heard it from Coach Spotlight. I got the Chargers as well winning this game.
Donte, Bobby wants to get the link if you want to send him the link.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bobby,
I'll send the link.
Let's get Bobby in here.
No, that's my boy. Get Bobby up in here. Okay, Matthew.
Okay, well, I sorry, I had a call. I'm trying to put the phone on Do Not Disturb. I got to figure that out another day. But I got the Chiefs in this game. Every time in money time this year, the Chargers have dropped the ball. Lost to Dallas, got blown out by us, lost to Baltimore. They lost to Denver, but that doesn't really mean much. That Denver's not in the playoffs. But it just seems like whenever they've had to make that big step to be an elite team, they've dropped the ball. Now, they did beat the Chiefs. That's the only team that they've beaten right now that has a record over 500, I believe. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh's 500. But that's their only win against teams with a record over than 500. Like I said, Ravens beat them, Cowboys beat them. I know it's earlier in the year, but we exposed the hell out of that team, man. They really look bad. They had the 32nd worst run defense when we faced them. Kansas City, I know, isn't a really good running team, but I just don't see them. If the Chargers win this game, it is a shock. It's probably the shock of the week to me. I think Kansas City wins this game easily, at least by 10.
Yes, indeed. You heard it from Matthew. Like I really like this Chargers team, the way they built. Yeah. I love the offense, not so much of the defense. The defense is just inconsistent, but I just love them on the offensive end. They got a plethora of weapons you can go to. And Jerry Cook is even though he makes mental mistakes, he makes mental fumbles in terrible situations. That guy is still a good pass catcher. He's a good body to have on your team. You got two young receivers in Guyton and Palmer, who's definitely stepped up for Justin Herbert. It's going to be an interesting game. I got the Chiefs in a close game, 27 to 24 in this game. They're going to win this game.
Hold up, Donte. Don't make me pull out the receipts of what you said on ASAP in the morning.
No, I said
you can change.
I said Chargers. I got that mixed up. Chargers.
Yeah, I had to correct your ass.
No. I said it earlier in the stream. I had the Chargers too. I just got that mixed up. Yeah,
hold on. I have a quick question. For everybody. In your opinion, is Justin Herbert a franchise quarterback?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Is that even a question?
That's not even a
Because
question.
some people are
What?
telling me no.
Hold
Some
on.
people are telling me no, not yet.
Hold on a second, Mitch. Where are you going with that?
Because some people are telling me no, it's not yet. It's too early. We still need to.
I would not Mitch. I would not listen to anything those people have to say ever again.
Right.
I'm sorry, if it's anybody on here, I don't offend anyone, but don't listen to anyone.
Exactly.
Those same people that said that, tell them to come on the Coach's Corner on Thursday.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait. Sorry.
You lucky Coach ain't put you in timeout for that question. You lucky ain't put you in timeout for that question.
He should already be in timeout for being a Sixers.
We got my boy. We got my boy.
The whole
Big time
roster is
breakdown
gone.
in the building.
The whole roster is gone.
We got Bobby in the building. How you doing, Bobby? What's the fucking deal, Bobby?
First of all, screw the Sixers.
Oh wait, Robert?
Bobby.
The Sixers suck. The Sixers suck, D. Just saying that. Just getting that out the way first.
What's your thoughts?
I hear you. I hear you in the background. You in the back lurking like the Wizard of Oz, dude. I know.
He said I can have myself.
Listen. The Chargers are going to win this game. The Chargers are going to win this game. Kansas City's a phony. That defense is a phony.
I will see. I don't know how to.
I think
I like it. I love hearing that.
Wait, we got two Patriots fans. That's.
There you go, Coach. There you go.
Hold on. I had to remove Keith to come up here. Bobby, them 4-leaf clovers fucking suck, bro. 4-leaf clovers fucking suck, bro. But like I said, I agree with you. The Chiefs defense is a bunch of frauds. I agree with you.
All right, so
this is going to come down like if it's gonna be put on the Chargers D. If the Chargers defense can slow Pat Mahomes and that offense down, they have a chance.
Derwin James injury concern you at all back there?
No.
Okay.
Fuck the Chiefs.
All right, cool. I like this dude.
No, it doesn't concern me at all. Screw Pat Mahomes. Screw Jackson Mahomes. Screw Britt. Both him, his brother, his wife, and their stupid mom too. All of them.
Just like you know, Bobby and Matt, they both all.
Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach.
He's a Patriots fan.
Bring that up. They good.
Yeah, he's a Patriots fan. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. All right. Well, I like Bobby. Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Patriots have fans?
No, I'm a real fan. They're not like the fake ones that don't know who anybody is before Belichick and Brady. So we have a few that are still
that
around.
was going to be I was like, all right, man. Did you? Okay, I was like, do you know who do you remember what it was like pre-Brady?
Of course. Mm-hmm. Hugh Millen, Zolak. I mean, I'm only a little kid. I was only a little kid when they were running around with Grogan and the Super Bowl Shuffle, the Bears and all that. But yeah, I remember that vividly. The 90s, I remember though, and we weren't that good then.
Pete Carroll was your coach.
Pete Carroll, yep. Bill Parcells.
Pete Carroll did coach the Patriots, and he never worked out.
No, he did not.
Oh my God, I remember those days. Ooh, then you guys had the Gillette guy that bought the team, and then Kraft bought the team.
Yep, Orthwein was the guy.
Oh, yeah.
He almost moved it to Rams. The Patriots were this close to going to St. Louis and being the Rams.
You guys couldn't win a football game, but y'all had a close shave. That's for sure. The guys from Morocco.
I don't have one
listen,
today,
man. It was before Bill and Brady got there. It was tough. The realistic turnaround for the Patriots was when the Tuna and Bledsoe got together.
Yeah.
They brought them to the Super Bowl and they lost. They lost against Green Bay, and it broke my damn heart. I remember that.
The change for the Patriots was the tuck rule. Enough said.
Wait, hold on. Sound the alarm. Incoming salty Raider fan.
Damn.
I've been salty since 2016, so I already know how to fucking take
Come on now. We know how the Raiders guys are. Just win, baby. Just win, baby.
No, actually, Joel, it's not just win, baby. It's
So
just money, baby.
wait. Let's just get back
what Mark
right.
Davis do. It's just money, baby, and it's commitment to
Wait, I want to touch on this.
No, it's commitment to excrement.
Bro, Mark Davis was so happy getting the Super Bowl to Vegas. You are a piece of shit, Mark Davis. I'm telling you right now, bro.
Okay. Well,
I gotta.
My father says that I wasn't alive for this, but my dad says the tuck rule was a makeup call. That we got screwed in a call in the 80s or 70s in a playoff game against the Raiders on a pass interference call that was like brutal, and nobody even brings it up. I wasn't around. I don't know, but you'd have to look it up.
That is some BS.
I'm just saying, and he's
oh my god, just like the Cowboys in the index card. Like,
this is the most negative. This is the most negative Patriots fan in the history of the world. My father. So I'm just saying
Bryan,
they could
that
win
was not
55-0. They could win 55-0, and he'd still be bitching about how they missed 2 field goals and didn't score in the red zone enough. So I don't know. I'm just telling you what I get told.
He sounds like a Raider fan.
Hey, let me tell you this, right? You guys do realize that, like, there's a legitimate shot now that we could see Brady and Bill go at it for the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have that being my Super Bowl, actually. Brady.
If that happens, who would you guys take?
There's only one team that can stand in New England's way, and that's the Chiefs.
Okay, that's the Chiefs. That's why. Yeah. And we'd be nice to have them play them at home too. We play them on the road. I don't know. We'll see. One game at a time.
I read something. They're the New England beat writers up here, the guys that cover the Patriots, where they're saying that if Brady and Bill do play each other, the Super Bowl ticket prices, they're saying standing room seats to get into that stadium are going to cost $5,000. Standing room, not even a seat.
I believe it.
Oh hell yeah.
I gotta look at a lot
of money. So, all right, we got the next topic, y'all, because I want to get Bobby.
Keep it rolling. I could talk about how much I hate it. I could talk about how much I hate the Chiefs all day.
The first two people I want to get I'm gonna let go first because I want to get their perspective on this is Coach and Bobby. Urban Meyer just was fired late last night. Everybody expected that this will be his only season, one tenure with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I'm gonna start with you, Coach. What is your perspective on Urban Meyer getting fired?
I'm gonna say this: nobody recognizes that Urban Meyer got fired at 4:30 a.m. He got fired at 4:30 in the morning. I woke up to go to work, and I seen it, and it said 2 minutes ago that Urban Meyer was fired at 4:30 a.m. So with that being said, that's enough said about Urban Meyer. He's a terrific college coach, but at the end of the day, he's just not that great of an NFL coach. He lost his team since week 1. He lost his team for the longest. So there's really nothing to say about Urban Meyer. He's not going to have a chance again in college football. He's not going to have a chance nowhere else. So I just feel like just go into commentary and just be an analyst. That's it.
Now, did that start when you got Tim Tebow to join? Is that when it started, or did it start like a little after that?
It started when the season started, when they got through the preseason and everything.
Yep.
Once he was touching, that girl in Cincinnati, and then fly back with the team after a loss. Yeah. And then after that, you call your coaches out, which I didn't mind him calling coaches out because his coach was just as trash as him. So he needed to call himself out and the coaches out. So I mean, it was more. It's more to it, but I don't think it had nothing to do with Tim Tebow.
Yeah, I mean, you had friction on the sideline with Trevor Lawrence in the preseason game. You even had conflict and friction on that side. So, Bobby, give me your perspective on Urban Meyer getting fired.
Well, I got some breaking news. Von Miller is now on the list.
Man.
They need to pause. They need to pause both leagues, man. NBA and NFL.
There's so many more players on this.
Well, so here's the deal, right? Why are college coaches successful? Well, listen, why are college coaches successful in college? Why? Right? Here's why. Because they have the boosters and all these people backing them up. You know, like How many the boosters make the decisions in college, right? All the boosters, the money, the people that back them. You don't have that in the NFL. You don't have no help. It's you as a coach. You do the work. There's no boosters. There's no nothing. The Urban, this was a culture shock to him, man. This was go back and look at some of the interviews and look at him talk. This was a culture shock to him. It's different. Coaching in the NFL is different. You're not coaching a bunch of kids. You're coaching a bunch of grown ass men. That's a big.
I have to disagree with you there, Bobby, and I'm going to tell you why. Because look at Cliff Kingsbury in Arizona. Let's just be realistic here. He's doing a phenomenal job. Pete Carroll came from USC. He won a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, from the college. The thing about it is that the problem with Jacksonville Jaguars is terrible as a franchise. They've done nothing but draft good players and got rid of them. So you put Urban Meyer in a real bad position to try to rebuild the team where the owner with the last name Khan didn't want to put no investment into this franchise. They're looking to build hotels.
Agree with you on that.
They're looking to build hotels around the stadium, but they don't want to bring players in. Like you put Urban Meyer in a bad position as the number. You got Trevor Lawrence as the number 1 overall pick, and you go out and you don't put nothing around him. So it was a setup for failure for Urban Meyer any damn way. So I mean,
if Urban Meyer kicked his kicker, who knows what he'd do to his tight end? You know.
Right.
That was
you guys. He let him get away with murdering 5 people. Keep going.
Hey, you guys, would I be off to suggest that maybe in college the coaches they're able to more be like a military dictator or whatever to their team because they can hold that scholarship over the players' heads. Like, you're going to do what I say and do it my way, or you're going to be gone. You're going to be back home. You can go find another college to go to. But in the NFL, these are grown-ass men. You can't really do that. You know what I mean? If you want to get rid of somebody, you can't just get rid of them as a coach. You have to have a good case to get rid of somebody for your GM. You know what I mean? Am I off to have that train of thought?
Meyer actually did that, and there was a kid that shot himself in the head.
So, get this right. Why do look at the good franchises in the NFL? Right, it starts from the top down. Good franchises in the NFL. What do the owners do? They sign the checks and they don't mess with the football aspect of stuff. Good owners are there to just simply monitor the money.
Not the Eagles. I'm just saying that right there.
Well, we were talking about owners monitoring the money, then that means the organization is setting up for failure if that's the case. Because if you look at the organization from top to bottom from Jacksonville, they have nobody from top to bottom that has any type of football IQ.
But here's the other half of it though. It's on the owner to hire good football people to put in place. That's on them.
You can put Bill Belichick on that team right now and they will not succeed. And you know why? Because that GM, that president, and that owner don't put no money into that franchise.
No, guys, I think everybody's missing it. This is not a good guy. You guys are all sleeping on this. This is a terrible person. Urban Meyer is not a good guy. I will sit here and go all day. I did a video and he posted it today all about this stuff. This guy has had problems, skeletons. There's a question of winning football games or right and wrong.
I did see that.
We completely understand that, but you brought a Urban Meyer that's not a bad guy to a bad franchise, and it just doesn't work.
They've had success before, though. Mark Brunell took him to the AFC Championship, beat John Elway. Blake Bortles almost beat us.
That wasn't under Urban Meyer where they went after that championship. They get rid of Ramsey, they get rid of Allen Robinson, they get rid of all those great guys. Right?
Okay, I'll give you that. They made some stupid moves before hiring him, but this wouldn't have lasted. It would have something worse would have happened. I mean, we're talking about people's lives being lost here. If you really want to look at this guy's closet, honestly.
Well, if you want to go back to and look at the college coaches, that have gone from college to the pros their first year. I mean, you got Urban Meyer this year. You got Matt Rule last year. You got Cliff Kingsbury. You got Bill O'Brien. You got Chip Kelly, Doug Marrone, Greg Schiano, Jim Harbaugh, Bobby Petrino, Nick Saban, Steve Spurrier, and Butch Davis. There's a couple coaches in there that did okay, but, you look at probably 8 out of those that I named, they just They just weren't very good. So, when you come from college and you're used to kids that you're recruiting, that you have control over as the program director, head coach, you got the titles and all of this glamour and clout. You come to the NFL, you ain't got squat, buddy. I'm sorry. You got to come in and prove yourself.
You're starting from the bottom.
You just named 2 Jacksonville Jaguars that got fired, and that was Doug Marrone and Urban Meyer. They both on that list. And Doug Marrone was the same coach that took that Jacksonville Jaguar team to the AFC Championship.
Well, Doug Marrone is when he went from Syracuse to the Bills, is the point I'm making.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yep, that was his first NFL coaching career.
Right. I got what he's saying, though. He's right. Jaguars did fire Doug Marrone.
Yep.
To be fair. But I get you're right. Handful of guys make it. That's it.
I mean, one thing about it, I'm gonna say this as an experience. I mean, I never had experience of losing a locker room or losing a kid or losing nothing. Once you lose that locker room, and Urban Meyer lost it hella early in the season. He lost that locker room hella early in the season.
Yeah.
Once you lose the locker room and the coaching staffs and you haven't gotten their respect, it is over. It is over once you lose. You got guys unmotivated, not wanting to play for you. But at the same time, he has to be the leader. He has to hold the L as well. He has to be more of a leader as well. It starts. I know it starts from the organization. This all started in 2017 after they lost the AFC Championship game. After Ramsey and Tom Coughlin got off to a bad foot. After Ramsey got traded, that was it. Didn't nobody want to play football for this team no more after that. And you calling the coaches losers and all of that, which is, I understand. You got to hold guys accountable. But what have he done in the NFL? His first year, what has he done in the NFL? I came out and said this guy is a better college coach because you know why? He's a national championship head coach. He's with a winning program, so you get to scout your own kids, recruit your own, whatever you want, and you get guys to buy in the NFL. You have to get guys to buy in. You have to sign. You have to have the owner to sign contracts to get the guys to buy in. And when you have to recruit, they want to be a part of a winning environment. They want to be a part of a winning championship, national championship title team. And that is the difference, right? That is the main difference right there. Instead of being
absolutely
NFL,
right.
buy into a system.
But now let's not take it out of context either, Coach, that these are professional athletes that want a ring. So they're coming into your program because they believe in you and you can win them a ring. That's the ultimate goal for everybody in the NFL. So we're not saying that it's to win a title in college, but not in the pros, because no, it's to win a title in both programs.
Yep.
Sorry for interrupting.
I agree. No, I agree. He's right though.
To me, the real downslide started when they lost to the Patriots. When they lost to the Patriots, that's when that real slide downhill started, and they were never able to pull out of that. That was a bad loss for that franchise. That was
they should have won that game. Yeah,
they should have. They should have won.
They should have. Yeah, honestly. I mean, I'm being honest, and I'm a Patriots fan. They should have won that game.
That's not the first time the Patriots have done that to a team either. Look at Atlanta.
Oh,
ever since the Pats beat Atlanta in the Super Bowl, the Patriots beat Atlanta in the Super Bowl, that team's they haven't been the same. They haven't.
They've been flying with one wing.
Not just a damn curse. Every franchise in the NFL got the
Indianapolis, Pittsburgh, a couple times. I mean, not recently, but
not the Giants,
not the Giants. Not the Giants. He's right.
The Eagles too.
Lost to the Eagles recently. Look what happened after they won the Super Bowl. I'm just saying.
Hey,
I just found out that the Giants, we lost to the Giants in the regular season in 2011. I totally missed that. The year that second time they beat us. I can't believe that.
Yeah, Travis.
Brady couldn't beat the Giants.
Big shout out to you.
Flex again, Joe.
You want me flex again?
Damn, bro, you ripped.
Nice. We got another topic we need to get to. DeAndre Hopkins is out for the rest of the regular season. He could potential return to the playoffs. So I'm gonna go to Big Play Slay on this one. What does that mean for the Arizona Cardinals? And give me a guy that needs to step up on that receiving core for the Cardinals to move on without him. Give me a guy that can step up.
Yeah, it's a big loss, and he's still. I mean, honestly, man, he wasn't having like a good season for like his yardage stats, but his touchdowns, it still were there. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be a big loss because whenever he makes separation or he gets off the line, people are always focusing on him for the receiving corps. But now that he's gone, they're gonna pay attention to AJ Green, and now you have to have guys like Rondale Moore stepping up. And Zach Ertz, of course, he has to step up, but more like elements are going to be brought up because you lost one of the best receivers in the league. It's gonna be a big loss for them.
That's right. Fitzgerald has to come back out of retirement.
Yeah.
This is going to really test Kyler too. How good is he without Hopkins?
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good point right there. Mr. Nate, what's your take on it, Nate?
My take is this. This is going to be a big loss for the Cardinals. This is going to be a big loss. Now we have to see if they can do what they've been doing, pound the ball, and do what Kyler be who he is a baller. Let's see that baseball arm. Let's see if he can make those tight throws. Let's see if he can actually win without a big receiver. I think Kyler is that. Kyler Murray's one of my favorite quarterbacks. I watch a lot of Oklahoma football, so to be honest, I hope the kid succeeds.
Yeah.
But he's still I like Kyler. I think he'll do fine without DeAndre. He has some good receivers over there, and AJ Green and Christian Kirk, who I think is this could be a big step up for Christian.
Hey, James Conner's been helping out Kyler Murray quite a bit too. If he stays healthy, that's going to help Kyler Murray a lot.
He's kind of had a little resurgence down there in Arizona. That's good to see. He kind of had a little resurgence there.
Right.
Yeah. Well, Donte, can I go? I just want this before I lose it. But you guys are forgetting about somebody. Zach Ertz. The guy's been going off ever since he got there. Good for him. I'm happy for him.
Why'd you guys trade him?
Huh?
Why'd you guys trade him?
Because he was. I mean, we had to trade him.
We had to because we said
he was getting too old, and we had a number one. I mean, we had a tight end there that we drafted.
Yeah,
I know Dallas got it, but why? I still didn't answer my question. Well, maybe you did in your own way, but why? What was the reason? Was it fighting with the new coach, the owner, the GM?
It was more sort of the money.
It was
the money. Okay.
It was a contract.
It was more so that Zach Ertz, he really didn't want to leave Philadelphia, but at the same time, he did want to leave Philadelphia. And the reason why he wanted to leave Philadelphia because Dallas Goedert was a fresh face that they did draft, but at the same time, the Eagles are done for trading him because look what he's doing over in Arizona. They thought that the Eagles thought that he was washed. They thought that he was done. They thought that he couldn't do anything anymore for Philadelphia. He couldn't benefit from it. So he's going over there, and now they got the best record damn near in the NFL. And I'm kind of happy for him at this point.
No, that's cool. I just wondering. I always thought that was foolish.
I wanted that to happen. I wanted him to succeed with Arizona.
I think the injury scared the Eagles a lot too. I think the injury history scared Philly a lot.
I mean,
let me get this out there right quick. Shout out to Travis for the love, man. Shout out to Travis for that love, man.
The money,
man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to that brother right there, man. He do Red Zone Sunday every Sunday, man. So whoever was talking whoever was talking.
Now look, Vic, I'm not forgetting about AJ Green either and Christian Kirk, but D Hop kind of opens it up for those guys.
Yes.
So I mean they're gonna definitely have to step up and be more involved, but they're gonna have to, bring a different attitude and make plays for him. I think D Hop has just rejuvenated their career, and it was just a great receivers room.
Yeah.
Now we can see we can really see what Kyler Murray is made out of. We can see what he's made of.
When you don't have that true number one receiver,
right?
That's how you find out how good guys are.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bobby.
How good is Arizona's run game? I haven't got to watch a lot of their games.
It's decent.
It's decent. It's decent. It's decent enough.
It's not half of the league. Top 15, I would say.
Yeah.
I was going to say they might lean heavy on that until he comes back.
He's not coming back to elite in the playoffs. He's going to be out 6 weeks.
They might miss the first week of the playoffs.
James Conner is good for them though. Like in the receiving game, I like him.
Yep,
he's pretty good in that.
And that's a lot of what
now we're really going to see what Kyler Murray's made of.
Yep.
I see I see a not a huge drop off. I think it's gonna be like a Matt Stafford type of thing. What happened to him by losing Robert Woods, where you're gonna see a dip in production, but then as he gains chemistry with the other receivers, you'll see that chemistry.
It's gonna go other places.
He better hope it's not Sam Darnold when he lost C-Mac. That's all I can say.
Right. He better hope he doesn't. He better hope he doesn't catch like what happened to Derek Carr when we lost Henry Ruggs. How production just went in the toilet.
Oh,
that's not what happens to him.
Right.
That's how good actually DeAndre Hopkins is. I mean, just think about this guy. This guy thrived with no matter what quarterbacks that he had. This guy always pulled up. I mean, you think about Brian Hoyer, who didn't stink into that playoff.
He's one of those guys that opens the offense up for everybody else because you can't. He demands a number one corner on him all the time. He demands
two guys.
The talent demands it. He demands a number one corner, and that makes mismatches for everybody else around on the field. Zach, everybody's playing with because that number one is tied up. Everybody else is playing in a favorable matchup.
Yep, for real.
What you got, Matthew? Go ahead,
Matthew. What's the rest of the schedule looking like?
They got. I think they have the Lions next. They have.
Yeah. They play Arizona Sunday. I mean, the Lions Sunday. I think Christian Kirk's the guy to step up. Maybe Andy Isabella is healthy.
Yeah,
but
they play the Lions, Colts, Cowboys, Seahawks.
I can see them winning 2
They can win 3 games. They can win 3 out of those 4. Yeah.
The only one that's going to challenge them is the Cowboys.
The Cowboys. Yeah.
That's it. That's literally.
You guys don't think
might be resting guys?
The Colts are gonna give him a challenge?
The Colts,
they're in a position where they could. I mean, they're in a position right now. If they win 2 of those games, it's not going to matter. They can just sit out 17 and they can just sit week 17 out and just say screw it. We're going to rest people because they're already in a spot to lock up, a number 1 or number 2 seed anyways.
Well, I mean, they got the tiebreaker. They lose the tiebreaker with Green Bay. I mean, they're still going to play. I hear what you're saying, though, but they're still going to play it out because right now they're looking up at Green Bay. They lost that game earlier in the year, and Tampa Bay, I don't think they didn't play Tampa Bay, but I don't know how the tiebreaker works between Green Bay and Tampa Bay. I haven't got that by yet.
We got a question for Travis. Does everybody want to elaborate on this? Everybody?
Yeah.
We got a question. Go ahead.
Go for it. I'm good.
Panels, predictions on Washington future and how his cases will play out.
I'm going to be honest with this, Travis. I have no clue because with everything going on right now with the media, with celebrities getting in trouble now, and this happening and that happening. Look, it's all going to come down to if he's cleared or not, and then after he's cleared, what is Goodell going to do? Because Goodell is going to have the final say as to whether Watson gets to play in the NFL or not. And it's all coming down to just him right now. And we know how Goodell feels on some of these scenarios. There's some things that he turns a blind eye to. There's some things that he just drops the hammer on some people. Yep. I honestly, guys, I have no clue how this is going to work out.
I can't predict either.
If he's cleared,
I got something on this, right? You want to know why he's going to play? He's going to play. He'll play. I have no idea where he's going to play, but he'll play. You want to know why? Because he puts asses in seats, and Goodell likes that. So he's going to put asses in seats. So he'll play. Where he's going to play, I don't know. Miami. It's all going to come down to who's got money for him.
Yeah.
And who's got the money for him?
Miami, draft capital.
Miami. At the end of this year, Miami's going to have something like $60 million in cap space. Yeah. They got money for him. There's like 1 or 2 other teams. It's Miami and 2 other teams that have enough room where they could actually afford him. Because we can, cleared,
we can, but we don't like he doesn't want to come here.
The Texans would be foolish not to move him because they could get a king's ransom for him.
They can get a U-Haul.
I agree.
Me and Bobby, we talked about this on his show. The Texans can get a U-Haul for him. A whole U-Haul for Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Big
The
picks.
two teams that's linked to him.
You know,
Go ahead.
Me and you have talked about this, Coach.
Yep.
Me and you have talked about this. You could secure your team's future for 6 or 8 more seasons with what you get for him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We need multiple positions, just not the quarterback situation. So that's why I'm not so highly getting a quarterback in the draft, because we can get that in the later rounds. We need offensive line. We need receiver. We need a running back. We need a whole bunch.
I'll tell you this.
I have a question. You guys know what team will give up a king's ransom, and they're known for doing stuff like that? The Washington football team.
I was going to say them. Yeah,
I think
they
the
will
Panthers
do it.
do it.
The Panthers. The Panthers
he will waive his no trade clause to go to the Panthers. He already.
Yeah, the Panthers will make sense, but like I get that people would say us, but we wouldn't make sense because he already has a no trade clause, and I don't.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead, man.
Why can't he? So he's done. Everybody thinks he's done in Houston. There is no. We're fixing this. There is no. He's done in Houston. There's no fixing it.
He's done with what the owner has pulled against him and everything. He wants out.
Even if he's innocent, he's done.
Well,
that's it.
He's done. Yeah, he's done.
Okay. Okay, so then I guess he's got to get innocent, and then we'll see.
The thing about it is, when it comes to Carolina, the only reason why he's not going to go to Carolina, because I bet you any amount of money Matt Rule won't be there for the next team. He won't be there for the next couple of years. I got a feeling Matt Rule will be fired by the end of this season. That's a fact.
I would say so. That's Joe Brady looks like
that's just a slight.
And to answer Travis's next question, no, we're not done with Daniel Jones. He's going to be the quarterback next year.
If that's the case,
I didn't see that for Raiders Saturday. Oh man,
I got this. I'll take this one on this question. Hold up, I want to try
that fucking question.
I'm gonna answer this question. I'm gonna answer.
Hold on, Eric. Before you answer the question, I see you got your glasses on, and I believe we're favored. So, what you gonna do?
Bro, if we lose, it's like Santa's Christmas list with how many COVID situations Browns are going through right now. If we lose this game, blow up the organization.
That's how.
I don't say that.
No, look at no Baker Mayfield, no Jarvis Landry.
Baker Mayfield. Hold on. Baker Mayfield might play. They changed the COVID rules today. He might come back and play.
Yes,
so he might play. Don't count him out yet. Yes, they did. Honest to God.
Like Case Keenum is not a good backup quarterback in this league. We're not going to sit here and do that. That guy
doesn't have.
He might not even play though.
Hold on, hear me out.
Hey, spot. Hold on.
Case Keenum did win
Nick
a playoff
Mullins
game.
might be playing.
Case Keenum did play a playoff game with the Minnesota Vikings, and he had one of his best career years with Minnesota. So we're not going to sit here and act like Case Keenum can't devour a defense, especially one of the worst defenses in the second half of the season, which is the Las Vegas Raiders. We can't stop the run. We can't stop the pass. We can't stop the kicker. We can't stop the ball boy. We can't stop Coach Donte. We can't stop Mitch. We can't stop Joel. We can't stop Big Play Slay. We can't stop Beat Town Breakdown. We can't stop this whole damn panel. So with that being said, I still got the Browns losing. I mean,
well, he did the backing on defense.
Not playing.
The offense. Our offense can't score shit either.
What you guys are forgetting? What you guys
our run game can't run on anyone. We can't even run.
Then you might beat him.
Case Keenum's definitely not playing.
Yo, what you guys are forgetting is our team is completely mentally checked out, bro. These guys have already went home for the season.
Bro,
if you guys didn't watch the game on Sunday,
I'm not scared of no Case Keenum. I'm scared of Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb's
Hold up. Eric, don't be scared of Case Keenum with Brandon Faison holding these receivers all damn day. No Mullen, no Pyramid.
But you're not going to sit here and tell me that you're going to be more scared of Case Keenum than Nick Chubb.
Hey! Nobody's talking about Nick Mullins might be fucking playing.
I was gonna say, what happens if you guys lose to him? Then what happens? Do we close the Allegiant Stadium forever?
We got slaughtered last time by Nick Mullins. This motherfucker.
Can I say this to Eric and Ern real quick? Didn't Mullins beat us with the 49ers, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes.
I'm just saying.
He's back.
Quarterback for the Browns. The Raiders defense is going to get scored.
That's the same team that's the same guy we beat last year.
Bring back Nathan Peterman.
Hey,
It'll be.
we not gonna forget. Coach, they forgot something too. When the Denver Broncos were undefeated, was that Case Keenum beat Denver? When the Broncos were undefeated,
yeah,
that is exactly
on that Thursday night game,
correct.
Case Keenum beat them.
Yeah,
that is exactly
yeah.
Okay, So Case Keenum is a capable, good enough quarterback. He's a good enough quarterback. There's a reason why he's still in this league now. There's a reason why he's still in this league.
He's definitely not playing though. He's definitely not playing. It's going to be either Mullins or Baker.
I still got the Browns winning. I have no faith in the Raiders.
I cannot wait for Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, man. I can't wait for the
I got the Browns. I'm taking the Browns. I'm taking the Browns.
I can't wait for this this Sunday.
I can't wait.
I'm serious. They're gonna have a 6-string tight end cook our shit.
The Browns win a close defensive battle. That's my pick.
Dude,
all right, so we got we got 2 more NFL topics we need to get to in one college. So I'm gonna
I still got the Raiders, but
I'm gonna go Bobby. Bobby, who's the front runner to win MVP this year?
Brady.
Tom Brady.
I'm gonna be biased about this, but I feel it.
Man, he's
Brady.
It's gonna be the goat. It's gonna be the GOAT. Duh.
I would love to see Jonathan Taylor get it.
No, they'll never it would take
Taylor
so much to win that.
I know.
Brady's gonna win it.
Taylor's had a hell of a year though.
Yeah, it's a popularity contest.
Money Mitch, who you got winning MVP? Who you got winning MVP, Money Mitch?
Brady.
Brady, okay.
Brady will win.
I mean,
for me,
my God, TJ Watt should be in that talk too.
Yeah.
He's good, but should he win it? I don't know, because there's other guys that are right there with him.
Yeah, for me,
that probably mean more to their teams than he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, I want
Adrian Phillips.
I want Cooper Kupp to win that MVP award so bad, but I know it's
that'd be another. Yeah, that'd be another guy.
Oh, Cooper Kupp has been balling his ass off the last 3-4 years.
Yes.
No one's seen it until this year. When Matthew Stafford got to the Rams, but I think Tom Brady is going to win it. It's a popularity contest. He's been balling this season. I'm not going to take anything away from him, but I don't think he should win it, even though I do think he'll win it, though.
Can I say? Can I be a bit biased here?
Go ahead.
If we want to talk about
Derek Carr.
No, not Derek Carr. If we're going to talk about Cooper Kupp, you got to put Hunter Renfrow in that same fucking conversation. Let's be realistic here.
Yeah.
Be realistic here.
Are they stats similar?
Stats as Cooper Kupp. Let's not do that.
So are they similar in stats? I thought Cooper Kupp led the league in receiving.
No. Yeah. Right now, Cooper Kupp is miles in yardage against Hunter Renfrow. He's at 877. While
doesn't he have the most touchdowns too, though?
I got a question. If Cooper Kupp was on the Raiders, will he be still doing the same shit?
Probably, because Kai's decent. Kai's a good quarterback.
Look at the quarterback that he has. He probably would.
What the weapons that he has in LA, that makes him even better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Cooper
Fair
Kupp,
enough. Yeah.
I feel like because Cooper Kupp has the weapons, that gets him open. Hunter Renfrow know how to get open without anybody else. That's the difference between Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp is the best receiver on the Raiders.
Hunter Renfrow is a way better route runner.
Hunter Renfrow.
I'm telling you that right now. If you look at the route running from Hunter Renfrow, Cooper Kupp can do half of the shit Hunter Renfrow does in route running. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Hunter Renfrow is the best receiver on the Raiders squad. He's a slot receiver.
He's the best
receiver. He's the only one that show up. That's not even close.
I think he's the best for me. I think he's one of the best receivers in the AFC, but he just doesn't get the respect.
Edelman was the same way though when we had Edelman for a while.
Fuck Hunter Renfrow, Darian.
Who your front runner, Nate?
I got honestly Brady.
What you doing, man?
You got Brady.
Brady, it's not even a question.
But it's like should he win it? I don't know, because there's guys that mean more to their teams than he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
it's that all those accolade awards, they're all fucking popularity contests. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, a lot of guys like Cup and Renfro don't get noticed in the popularity like MVP contests and stuff. Cup has been brilliant the last like 3 to 4 years, and he still hasn't gotten respect. But Renfro's been the same way too.
Why? Because the NFL care about diva receivers. That's all they care about. They care about the diva receivers to a point where, you got the DeAndre Hopkins of the world, you got the AJ Greens of the world,
Devontae Adams,
you got the Odell Beckhams of the world. They get more. It's like Bobby said, it's a popularity contest. And then when you see the receivers that put in the work, like a Hunter Renfro, like a Cooper Kupp, and them slot guys, they don't get the respect.
Yeah, and it took Devontae Adams a pretty solid minute to get to the zone. Go ahead, Bobby.
Any of those slot receivers, dude. The slot receiver is probably one of the toughest positions on the offensive field because you live in the middle of the field. Your livelihood is the middle of the field, and you get cracked by linebackers and rover safety. You get your ass punished as a slot receiver. And if you're a good slot receiver, and I mean a really good slot receiver, that says a lot.
Yeah.
That's why you have to respect Julian Edelman, because he got hit so many times and it looked like it didn't even mean anything to him. It didn't even face him. He got up after one of the most ridiculous catches in football in sports history with that Super Bowl catch. And he caught that. I don't know how he did that.
The greatest receiver in NFL history lived over the middle, Jerry Rice.
Yeah,
he did. I understand the stats that Kupp has 1,400 receiving yards. Don't get me wrong, but you got to look at the receiving core that Cooper Kupp has compared to a Hunter Renfro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, the Ruggs injury hurt the Raiders, man.
What's good, my brother? Highlights. What's good, Taj? What's good, man?
The Henry Ruggs incident.
Terrible.
After that Henry Ruggs incident, it was curtains for the Raiders. That really tore that.
More than that, Bobby. After that, the Damon Arnett situation with the guns on Instagram. That was the icing on the fucking cake there.
Yeah, Ruggs is so talented, man. It's sad. It's sad. The whole situation is sad.
That Henry Ruggs situation is what killed. It absolutely just killed that. It took that team apart mentally. It did.
It did. No, definitely did. What's up?
Just real quick, I want to thank you for having me on. I got to scoot here. I'm calling the game here a little, so I got 5 minutes until I got to go live, man. I appreciate it, panel. It was great talking to everybody, and hopefully I see everybody Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. Be right here for the old Spotlight Sports Network, and we pick 'ems.
Yeah.
Yes, sir,
Joe. I'll be there.
Hey, I'm gonna hit you up on Twitter. I got your records too, so I'm gonna hit you up on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of proud of that. That was like 14-2, wasn't it?
I don't know about 14-2. I don't know about 14-2, but you close to there, brother. You close. You got some double digit wins.
Yeah, that was a great week for me. I pulled one out of my dark side.
7, bro. Bounce back from the 7-7.
Yeah, I know. I finally had to pick with my head, not my heart. But later, guys, I hate interrupting. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy the game.
Hey, buddy.
To answer Travis's question and another donation, that man is the man, bro.
Shout out to you, Travis.
But to answer Travis's question, I think the Eagles are going to be at least 8 to 9 wins at the end of the season. I feel like they can make the playoff. I just feel like this team isn't a playoff team, and part of the reason of that is because I feel like our defense is so inconsistent. You can't get a good balance of what you're going to get on that defense. It's so inconsistent one week and then it's good the next week.
Again, our defense only sacked the quarterback 7 times in the last 3 games. That's not a problem.
But I think they go 8 to 9 wins at the end of the season. Washington this week they can
win out.
Yeah, they can win out.
They can win out.
I just feel like one of those Washington games, depending on if their guys come back.
Whoever playing that audio, can y'all please keep it down for a little bit. Whoever playing the audio.
Yeah, but depending on that second game for Washington and who comes back and who doesn't for them, I think one of those games they lose, but I think this week there is no excuses you lose this game. They have practically their whole entire team out. There's no reason.
Tell me about it.
Taylor Heineke is playing, I think.
Yeah, Heineke's playing, but I still think the way you want to win this game is you blitz Heineke, because in that Dallas game he could not handle that blitz at all. So
Jonathan Gannon, he doesn't blitz. So next,
he does blitz, he just doesn't time it correctly. Yeah,
doesn't time it correctly.
You're supposed to do blitzes. Like Jim Schwartz, as bad as he was, he knew how to like make a blitz happen.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Like when to hit the blitz and when to.
I ain't gonna lie, Slay. Be like me. Look forward to the draft, bro. Our seasons are over, bro.
Well, we have more to look for in the future, though. We have 3 first-round picks. Y'all don't.
Well, Eric,
can I?
We have so you tell me how that works.
Hey, Mark Davis is out here doing I don't know what at Morongo Casino.
Hey, Slay.
Hey, Eric, just to let you know, the only way Mark Davis do something, he got damn Dumb and Dumber ass haircut he got.
What's up, man?
Dude, did you see his press conference when he was announcing the Super Bowl? I was like, why are you so happy?
Who cares about that? He got to cut that damn bowl cut off looking like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber.
Which one? The first or the second one? The first
Mark
one?
Davis, your owner has the dude. He don't even get me started on a goofy ass owner. Mark Davis is like.
Thank you, Key. Thank you, Key. He doesn't blitz. What are you talking about?
Completely the opposite of Al.
What did I say? What did I say?
He said that they don't time the blitzes correctly.
It's going to be
that doesn't. I don't think you understand what that meant,
man.
When you blitz, Mitch, you're supposed to time the blitz correctly. Jim Schwartz, he knew how to get a perfect blitz when the game was like at the nearing port. He knew how to. Jonathan Gannon doesn't know how to do any of that. He doesn't know when to blitz. He just blitzes at the wrongest time, and then John Ross in that middle.
Jacksonville wants Jonathan Gannon as their head coach.
Listen, Jonathan Gannon is just like Gus Bradley. They only fucking blitz 14% of their times, man.
And they're always in zone.
Talking about coaches.
Like Gus Bradley. Gus Bradley is in a 4-3, is a 4-2-5 cover 3, and he never blitzed. He blitzed one and a half per game. Terrible.
Yeah.
And they work, and he still doesn't use it more.
Well, Mitch, you get what I mean though. Like in that Giants game, John Ross, he got
should we sack Daniel Jones?
No, I'm saying in that Giants game, John Ross got an easy 15 yards in that middle because Jonathan Gannon didn't put the blitz at the right time. He just did it at any time he wanted.
That's chirping, bro.
You really? Oh my god.
So we got another topic, guys. We got to get to.
Hold on. This is my impression of Daniel Jones.
We got.
Hold on.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to say to answer the MVP question. I feel like Jonathan Taylor is your league MVP this year, but it's going to go to Tom Brady.
What about Aaron Rodgers?
I'm gonna name a quarterback that's been underrated because nobody's putting him in the MVP race. Justin Herbert. Go look at his.
Yeah.
And you're looking at me crazy, Big Play. Say
I'm not even.
He has better stats than 90% of the players.
I didn't even say anything.
One time I was agreeing with him.
If Justin Herbert beats the Chiefs today, he better be in that conversation.
I mean, I already put him in that conversation.
Okay. I love Jonathan Taylor, man.
It's Brady, Rodgers, Herbert, Jonathan Taylor. Those are the 4.
I love Jonathan Taylor. People don't get my credit.
I get that same order, but I got the same players, but Taylor is second to me. He's in the 2 spot.
Yeah. That's not my order, but I was just naming 4.
Take Taylor off.
Let's take a quick look at the stats when it comes between Tom Brady and Justin Herbert. Now, if you want to look at the stats right here, all season when it comes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and of course, Tom Brady himself, right now he's at a 68.2 completion percentage with 4,134 yards, 36 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. If you look at Justin Herbert's right now, he's at almost at 68% completion as well when it comes to the regular season with 3,822 yards with 30 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. So it's kind of like a little bit off, but you got to look at the running game for the Chargers. They have an Austin Eckler and Roundtree that could run the football. That's the biggest difference there.
Don't
Now,
get it twisted on Leonard
when it comes to the Buccaneers, yes, they do rely on Fournette to run the football, but they really relies on Tom Brady's arm more than Fournette's running the football. Let's just keep it real there.
Because they trust him more because he knows how to throw the ball like at any receiver he wants to, and he just does it perfect.
The way to beat Tom Brady is you got to make them one-dimensional. And that's how you have to beat them. You got to make them one-dimensional. If you have Tom Brady throwing the ball 60 times in a game, he's definitely going to lose that football game.
That Super Bowl against us, that was a good example.
Hey,
Hey, fuck that Super Bowl. Fuck that.
Here's the question that I want to ask. Will Aaron Rodgers be in Green Bay?
Nick and Slay, I'm looking at you. Fuck that.
Wait, will Aaron Rodgers be in Green Bay? Will he leave Green Bay this year? After this year, is this his last year in Green Bay?
Rodgers, right?
I'll take that Rodgers. If you want me to.
What? It doesn't matter. Whoever wants to take it. Go ahead.
Bro, I honestly think he stays this year. I have a weird feeling that he stays, and I've heard this like a lot this offseason. Like, I honestly, man, I think if he like gets to the NFC Championship game and again this year, and he loses to like the Bucs or the Rams or something, I still think he's gonna stay. I just feel like right now, what other spot right now is good for him?
Broncos.
The Broncos.
Don't speak that into existence, Eric. Don't do that.
Into existence for the AFC West. Are you freaking
kidding
me, bro?
Okay,
wait, who are you talking about?
Rodgers, but the Broncos.
What about the Steelers?
I said Pittsburgh. I said Pittsburgh will be a great option.
Our franchise is shit, man. We can't.
Do the Broncos have money? Do the Broncos have money and capital? Do they have capital?
Yeah, they got money and capital. Teddy Bridgewater is not on no big contract. They got rid of Von Miller in that big contract. That's the only big contract that was on there.
I just don't think he goes there.
How come nobody's saying?
How come
nobody's saying San Francisco?
Because they have Lance. They won't do that.
They're not. No, bro. Lance is nowhere near ready.
I don't think. Understand Rodgers was a San Francisco 49er fan growing up. I can completely understand that. But at the same time, right now, Garoppolo is winning them football games. They're not thinking about
He's not going to be there next year, Spot.
Who?
Garoppolo's not going to be there next year. They're going to get rid of him.
Will be there next year.
No, he's not. No.
And I'm gonna tell you why. If he gets the 49ers back into the playoffs this year, the way he's been playing, I bet you any amount of money he'll be back there next year.
I'm telling you that.
And then on top of that, if he is back there next year, he might end up losing his job to Trey Lance. And at the same time, you don't want to bring in a quarterback controversy with Garoppolo, Rodgers, and Lance. And my module, Lance is a top 5 pick, so you're going to have to play him at some time next year.
And they don't have the money for.
So they're gonna let Garoppolo go so they can get while he still has some value.
Yeah,
they're not just gonna let him walk at the end of his contract.
That's a good idea.
So,
Nate, what you think, Nate?
I'm gonna say that.
I gotta go, Donte.
All right.
I'm gonna say it goes to the Steelers.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it goes to the Steelers. They have a halfway decent defense. They got a receiving core set up, and they got to pick.
They're gonna be scared if he went to the Steelers.
Listen, they're gonna pick. The Steelers are gonna pick offensive line in the draft this year and shore that up.
I'm telling you now, Bobby. Derek Carr to Pittsburgh.
So,
Derek Carr to New Orleans.
Listen.
Derek Carr to Pittsburgh. I can tell you that right now.
Let's put it like this then. Pittsburgh is gonna have. They're gonna get a quarterback. It's not gonna be like it's not going to be Mason Rudolph or anything. They're going to have an established quarterback next year. It's whether it's Rodgers, whether it's Carr, someone is going to be there. They're going to have a QB next year.
Man,
I forgot he's doing his show. That's why. Hey, Spotlight.
Yeah, he got Spotlight. Got it.
If you were to tell me 2 weeks,
I think that's Joe. That's Joe for the
that's Joe's thing. If you were to tell me 2 weeks ago that Derek Carr would go to the Steelers, I would have called you dumb. But now it's picking up steam, and I've been
saying that for the last 4 weeks.
It's picking up a lot of steam.
I've been saying it.
It's picking a lot of steam up, man. It's a lot.
Derek Carr to Pittsburgh. I'm calling it right now.
And you know what?
I'm calling New Orleans.
I
correct
said
me if
the
I'm
Saints.
wrong, but
I
don't
said Steelers.
correct me
I
if
said
I'm
the Saints.
doesn't Carr and Tomlin, don't they like isn't there some connection there between the two of them, or is that Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers?
I think it's Tomlin and Rodgers.
See, so if you guys missed it, do you watch the Pat McAfee show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched the Pat McAfee
No.
show.
So they do Aaron Rodgers Tuesday, right? And he was on this Tuesday, and they put him on the spot. They asked him, AJ Hawk asked him right straight out, are you? So he goes, are you going to Pittsburgh next year? And Rodgers looked shocked, and I mean like shocked that he asked him that question, and he said no comment and literally didn't say anything.
Aaron Rodgers in Pittsburgh, ew.
That's a problem.
But listen to this, right? If you put Rodgers on the Steelers, that it instantly puts them at the top of that division. Instantly.
Well, who's to say Mike Tomlin's going to be there next year?
He'll be there next year. The Steelers are dumb. They won't fire him.
Mike Tomlin's going to be there next year because one thing about Pittsburgh Steelers franchises, they never fire their coaches. They just wait till they ass die or retire.
They've
They're
had
very
3
patient with their
coaches
coaches.
throughout their whole history. They had Chuck Noll,
Yep.
Bill Cowher, and Mike Tomlin. And it might be one before Chuck Noll, but I know they have like the least coaches out of any NFL team.
Mr. Nate,
Like,
do you think Aaron Rodgers leaving?
For them to get rid of you.
You think Aaron Rodgers will stay or leave, Nate?
Leave, and I actually think he's going to go to New Orleans. I think with Payne, it's one of the best spots for him because Payne makes any quarterback just 10 times better. So
I don't think he'll go to the Giants.
Wait, Aaron Rodgers is still on contract next year, right?
He could leave if he wants to.
They want to, but
they won't trade him to the NFC.
Y'all like Aaron
They won't
Rodgers
keep him in the
going to New Orleans, but New Orleans is in a negative.
They ain't got no money.
They ain't got no money, man. They are broke.
Everybody's forgetting. Everybody's forgetting.
Tell you they on the Alvin Kamara contract and that Michael Thomas contract, and now you just paid Taysom Hill all that goddamn money. Where do they going to have money for Aaron Rodgers? Please tell me.
They ain't got none.
He's going to take no bare minimum. He's going to want to take the best quarterback in the league type of money. Aaron Rodgers is not going to go to New Orleans because New Orleans ain't got no money for him. So if I go to Pittsburgh, where you could go get an offensive line and get them at the bare minimum, and they still can be good and go to the Pro Bowl. You have a young Najee Harris, you have a Deontay Johnson, you have an Eric Ebron, you have all these weapons for Aaron Rodgers, and they got the cap space. Derek Carr or Aaron Rodgers to Pittsburgh. It ain't going to work in New Orleans because New Orleans can't sign nobody starting next year. They can't even sign nobody.
But see that Pittsburgh, don't forget, right? The Ben Roethlisberger money is going to be coming off the books at the end of this year, so they're going to have money available.
So
everybody's forgetting that Aaron Rodgers is still under contract for two more years. So the only way he can get out of that is if they let him go, which they're not going to let him go. It's going to have to be a trade.
Yeah, but what if Pittsburgh just says, "Well, listen, Pittsburgh could go to
contract if he wants to walk. He can.
Well, that's what I mean. Pittsburgh could say,
I didn't know that.
Pittsburgh could go to Pittsburgh could go to Green Bay, right, and be like, "Look, we will eat the Aaron Rodgers contract, and we'll take the money off your books." That's how they could get him. Okay. We'll eat the full contract, and we'll give you a couple of players.
Okay, that can work. We'll find out if that can work. So, next topic. We're gonna start with Money Mitch. Who will win the national championship this year? Who will win the national championship?
Oh hell no, Donte! You know I gotta cam up.
This is the easiest question ever for him.
Go ahead, Nate.
You want to say it? You want to say it for me?
No, I'm not saying it. Hell, I'm not saying that. You say it.
Everybody
Michigan taking it.
Michigan. Give me
Roll
Michigan.
Tide, motherfucker. Roll Tide.
Ain't no goddamn Jim Harbaugh in the national championship. Stop.
Roll Tide, bro. Roll Tide.
And Darian, who is?
Who is? I would love to say Cincinnati, but they're not gonna give it to Cincinnati. They're gonna give it to Alabama. They're not gonna let Michigan win that shit. Absolutely not. And I'm
Roll
gonna tell
Tide,
you why.
bro. Roll Tide.
Listen, I hate Alabama with a fucking passion. I can't stand them redneck Alabama motherfuckers. I can't stand nothing about Alabama because every time Raiders get an Alabama person, it always fucks up. So with that being said, I can't stand the University of Alabama. They can roll tide, they can roll shit, they can roll toilet tissue. I don't care. At the end of the day,
hey, we got a pretty good Alabama player.
I would
Just
love
saying.
Man, he could kiss ass with the Patriots.
Eagles did too. Eagles got a damn good Alabama player.
Fuck them all up.
I don't give a shit about the one winged birds. I don't give a shit about the Eagles. So with that being said, let me just keep going. Yeah, die Eagles, die. So with that being said,
are you like a Giants fan now?
Listen,
I'm not a Giants fan, but I did sure the Raiders beat the Eagles when it was needed. You know,
it's cry Eagles cry on the road to misery.
Yeah, that's what I've been getting nonstop.
I would love for Cincinnati to get the upset. I would love for it to happen. But the way the NCAA and the college football playoff is set up to have ratings. It's set up to have television time. So you know what? I can see Alabama and Michigan in the national championship, and Michigan getting spanked by Alabama.
Whoever Alabama
spanked. Whoever's in the national championship against Alabama is a rat.
Whoever Alabama plays is going to get stomped out.
It's going to
seriously stomped out.
But at the same time, Bobby, I still got this feeling. It's something about that Cincinnati team. It's something about them. I don't know what it is, but
Cincinnati.
Man, fuck you. Damn it. But like I said, I always, me and Bobby do this all the time. Don't mind us. This is everything.
We good. I'm just having fun. We good.
For people that don't know, Bobby be in my inbox every day saying "fuck the Sixers" and "fuck the Raiders." hey, coach, the middle finger emoji every morning. So it kind of makes my day when he does that. But like I said, I got Alabama winning it all. But it's just something about that Cincinnati team.
Don't you know?
I'm not gonna step on them.
Look at what
Bobby Chan instigating.
Georgia was the #1 ranked team in the country, and Alabama stomped a mud hole in them.
And all year, Georgia only gave up less than 15 points a game, and they gave up damn near 42 to Alabama. I'm just saying.
Bama is an NFL factory. It is an NFL factory. You're talking. You might as well. You're playing. You're like every year on Alabama. You're playing 6 NFL players. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. They're recruit. The amount of money that team gets for recruiting must be insane.
Why do you think Nick Saban's never coming back to college football? He's getting NFL money in a college game.
Have y'all seen Nick Saban's house? This man got a house near the lake.
Listen, it's not even a house; it's a compound. It's like 8,800 square feet.
That joint is legit.
The Chargers just took the opening kickoff, number 7, all the way down to like the 35.
Let's go. Let's go down. Let's go.
I want Herbert to drop 40 on these bums.
Then you got somebody different that's winning the championship. You got somebody different.
I'm going Alabama because I hate Michigan. I hate that school.
How do you hate Michigan? I really don't know why.
I can say this: Michigan and Georgia are the most overrated teams in the playoff.
Wow. There's a 25-yard line.
All right, T, you got somebody different?
Huh?
You got somebody different? Alabama.
Man, this freaking sucks, man. As much as you know Alabama's gonna win this shit, I'm so tired of Alabama. Jesus Christ! But
and this is why I think they should change it to a 6-team playoff instead of a 4.
Yeah, Darian, they need 8. There needs to be.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I would like an 18 playoff.
I would go to 6.
Seeing Notre Dame's trash ass in the playoffs.
The more the better.
The
better. I don't honestly like 2 rounds. I wouldn't even mind seeing 10 teams play in 2 rounds. You know,
I would love for Michigan or Cincinnati to win, but I'm going to go with Alabama. If I get an upset, I'll be great.
You know why Alabama's going to win? Because Clemson's not in the playoff this year. That's the main fucking reason.
And they lost to them twice. They lost to Clemson twice.
Exactly.
Clemson basically got their number.
One was with Watson and Renfro. Just imagine them two was back together in college.
Ooh.
Back in the NFL together.
So we're assuming that everybody do got pretty much know that Alabama's gonna win. So that's
toilet tissue tie.
Hey, I just thought of something. What if the Raiders and Texans trade QBs?
Derek Carr's career is done in Houston.
It's a wrap.
But listen, what if the Raiders?
Hey, at least he'll retire like his brother, David.
We got a whole lot of
You're gonna get traded to the Texans. Just retire after you get traded.
Yeah. I mean, David Carr wasn't even bad. It was just the offensive
Or
line.
you can do what Andrew Luck did, retire mid-game.
Say what?
Retired in mid-game.
That would be smart of that would be
that's why
that would be smart of that would be
that was Devontae Adams.
That would be smart.
That was Davis. He retired with Buffalo at halftime. He retired at halftime.
I didn't thought that was possible, honestly.
Yeah, he retired at halftime. So that's gonna bring us to Bobby's favorite player in the NBA. Will Kyrie make a return this season? Yeah. Kyrie Irving. That's Bobby's favorite player.
Well, the Nets are kicking the Sixers' ass.
Listen, I don't like the dude, but he is coming back. He will play again.
When?
Kyrie, the only reason why Kyrie will play because I got a feeling that the NBA is going to go back to a bubble.
Yeah,
that's the only reason.
I think it's going back to a bubble too.
The NBA is going to end up going back to a bubble, and Kyrie's going to be able to play.
Yeah, because right now the Flyers is up in Canada, and Canada ain't playing. They said nope, no fans in Montreal. They're not playing.
I thought it was.
They giving y'all the Montreal screw job. That's what they giving.
Eric, my bad, Key. Go ahead.
No, you good.
No, go ahead.
No, I was done. I was saying they Canada's not playing around with this COVID shit. They're saying no fans.
All right, Eric, what you got? You think Kyrie will play this season?
Didn't yesterday or 2 days ago he put an Instagram video of putting his basketball shoes on?
Put his shoes on, yep.
I think he's gonna play. He might get traded at the deadline. I'm really looking. I know there's always so many rumors going around when it comes to trade deadline and nothing happens. But something in my feel.
No,
Eric, no.
I'm not saying I don't want his ass in the Lakers. I wasn't gonna say that. What the hell?
You wouldn't want him.
The Lakers just picked up bum ass Isaiah Thomas. I'm just saying.
Who put up 42 points in the G League?
Hold on.
Isaiah's not a bum, bro.
Your team is really about 500. So relax, okay?
It doesn't matter, but y'all got to scrub it, Isaiah Thomas.
Hey, you 3 games over 500.
Donte.
Put respect on Isaiah Thomas's name.
They got to scrub in Isaiah Thomas that's going to be walking with a cane because that man got a bad hit. Another senior citizen player. Thank you.
Hey, Eric, Dallas gave y'all the game last night. You had 2 guys fighting over a goddamn rebound. You had 2 guys fighting over a rebound. That's the only way you got that 3. So let's stop acting like y'all the greatest team ever. Y'all 3 games over 500, and you happy about that. You excited about that.
Better record than
3 games over 500.
Anyways, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this. I wasn't gonna say that.
9-4.
I said that Kyrie was not going to come to the Lakers. That's not what I was going to say. I was just going to say he was going to get traded either way to any team. I've been saying this, that the Lakers need a trade with the Pacers. I've been saying this every single time. So I'm not saying Kyrie's going to come to the Lakers or some ridiculous ass shit. But it's going to be Lakers-Pacers trade. Watch. Mark my word.
All right, Ray to Earn. What you think, Ray to Earn?
I think he's coming back, bro. I just don't see him staying out. I really don't. I don't know why. I just don't.
The Nets need him.
What's that?
The Nets need him. Brooklyn needs him.
They need him way too much.
Definitely
They gotta
do.
start pressing him to come back. I mean, they're paying this man way too much money. He's not being paid while he's missing these games, right?
I don't know.
No.
Nah, he's not being paid.
Kyrie is only getting paid for the home games, not the away games.
Yo, the Chargers are going for it on 4th and goal from the 5.
Oh, hey, G, I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, so the Chargers are no longer going for it.
I want to give you a reminder, G, that the WNBA draft lottery is on Sunday.
Hey, that's 6, y'all. That's 6.
We got Money Bench. After Money Bench, you go to very next
Oh,
topic.
he's hurt. He's
Money Bench.
This guy from the Chargers, he's got knocked out. He's out cold. Night. He's sleep.
Parham.
Sleeping. Good night.
Kyrie Irving, is he playing this year?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Oh shit! They got the training staff out there.
Head off the turf. Head off the
He
turf.
didn't even get touched though.
Is that a touchdown?
That is.
I don't know. That's a touchdown, right?
Touchdown. He's in. Touchdown. But he's unconscious.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
He's done. He went night as soon as he hit the ground.
Is that Jared Cook?
Yes.
No.
No.
That was Parham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the other guy.
All right. Do y'all see Zion playing next year for the Pelicans? Do y'all see
That
Zion?
ass ain't playing no more the rest of this year.
No,
his fat ass is gonna be eating cheeseburgers and fries for the rest of his life.
He better be a Popeyes endorsement the way that shit is.
the news came out that he's missing another 4 to 6 weeks. He's done.
Oh, he's missing.
Hey, you know who he reminds me of?
82-game season with his fat ass look like Fat Albert in a Pelicans jersey.
Hey, you know who else did the same?
Hey.
Oliver Miller back in the day did the same type of shit.
Who?
You don't remember Oliver Miller for the Phoenix Suns? He played on.
Oh
the team
yeah,
with
yeah.
Barkley.
I didn't hear
Yeah,
you.
he did the
I'm
same
not
type of
gonna even
shit.
lie. We got some big people up here. We got some big people up here on this panel that can play better than Zion Williamson with our weight. That's a fact.
You ain't lying, coach. You ain't lying on that one. You ain't lying on that one. So we got
to get past half court with his fat ass. He probably talking about, ooh, let me get some.
Yeah, he didn't went on. I guess he went on and ate some of that good old New Orleans gumbo that he had. I don't know what the hell
He had
he
some
had.
of that Louisiana.
Bruh, that was the worst place he could have possibly went, yo. The only place worse than that he could have went was like Kansas City or some shit. They don't even got to eat.
No, just imagine if Zion would have came to Philly. He would have been fat off the Philly cheesesteaks that we eat.
Thanks.
At least I got a couple rings. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Eating them cheesesteaks, he had a heart attack in a year.
He probably eating them donut burgers and shit. You know how the buns
Hey,
are donuts and shit.
I got a question, yo. Hey, so to my Philly folks, not including Key in this question. So tell me I'm not.
Because we already talked about it.
So if you had somebody from California, say me and Eric were catching a flight and we were coming to Pennsylvania and we were coming to Philly, and we said, take me to your best cheesesteak shop, what would you take us to?
Is that even a question?
You would have to ask D, not Nick lives in Jersey.
I'm in Jersey, so I'm like,
we ain't sending them to no fucking Genos. We ain't sending them to no fucking Pats.
Didn't I tell you that?
We ain't sending them
exactly
to
what
no
you
ugly
said,
ass,
too.
nasty ass cheesesteak that use the yellow cheese instead of white cheese. Absolutely not. No, you're going to go to Max's. Max's, you got three places in one. You have the Clock Bar, you have Max's, and you have the Eagle Bar, where you could drink, eat seafood, and get a Philly cheesesteak all in one fucking place. Telling you that right now. You're going to go to Max's. Max's in the hood. Y'all Californians, y'all from the hood. Y'all love that shit. I'm telling you right now. You're going to Max's to get a cheesesteak.
Or I can take you to the damn Poppy store, get you a cheesesteak, and you get a bag of chips and a soda for $7.
That's a fact.
Hell no, bro. Our cheesesteak out here alone is like $8.99.
That's about right.
I mean, if you want a 10-foot Philly cheesesteak, you still paying less than $20 for a 10-foot.
you guys are making me hungry.
You said a 10-foot.
That would be like $50 over here.
If you want,
if you go Max's sells them by the feet, so you got like you got 5, 10, and you get the big boy for like $15 and split it between 4 people.
Yep.
I have to take a trip to the East Coast, low key.
All right, so we got other than that, we got the last topic of the night, man. Before we get up out of here, who's the most disappointing team in the NBA right now? Give me a most
Lakers, Sixers, the Philadelphia 76ers.
The Philadelphia
Los Angeles Lakers.
The Los Angeles.
I'm gonna go. Darian. I'm gonna go LA in this one, man. Gotta go LA.
Mm-hmm. You gotta
go.
LA.
They on a winning streak. You're still gonna go with LA.
It's disappointing.
Because they're down 59 to 44.
Bro, we took
the power they have for them to not be doing nothing.
We took a Mavs team to overtime and won by a game winner.
Right?
With no Luka, you can't say anything.
Listen, you got to look at
good. It don't matter what. It don't matter if you can't make no
bragging.
excuses.
They didn't have Luka. They only won by 3
They
their
won
whole
the
team.
game.
Then.
I'm sorry, but I gotta say the most disappointing team right now, yes, it is me, Stormtrooper. Yes, it is me. But the Philadelphia 76ers are fucking terrible. They're a fucking terrible basketball team at this point. Doc Rivers' old ass needs to go bald and stop trying to get his shape up to a bald head. That's another thing when it comes to Doc Rivers. Number 2, he does not call plays in crucial times of the game.
He makes no adjustments.
You think Court Maz is fucking Steph Curry out there, and Court Maz ain't no fucking Steph Curry. Sorry to say, Mitch, but the facts are the facts. And without Embiid, this team is just ain't shit.
Yeah, don't forget about Tobias. Don't forget about Tobias.
Tobias Harris is still covering from COVID. He had it was an article that came out today that he said he still is having asthmatic symptoms when it comes to that. He's trying to get himself back under his 100% self. But at the same time, the rotation is terrible. Maxey is playing well, but Maxey can't do it by himself. The Sixers are very disappointed. The Sixers are a top 5 team in the East. It is, but we're playing like we're at the bottom of the fucking barrel. Period.
We're in the 7th seed right now.
That's still
a playing game. That's terrible. You in the play-in tournament. That's terrible for them.
Yeah,
that's terrible. You in
and the Rockets are on how many? What was their winning streak? The Rockets
7.
7. Okay, that's more. Our loss is going to be up there in the 7.
That's better than the fucking what the Sixers doing. Shit.
I mean, like I say again, we don't have high expectations this year. Again,
but
we got a better resume as some teams. We beat a lot of playoff teams.
Let me say this about my Lakers. They are the most disappointing team, and let me tell you why. Okay, I get all the Sixers things, but you could say the same thing for the Lakers. This Lakers
all disappointed because they all got
is a
wheelchairs.
piece of
That's
shit.
why.
I mean, we got wheelchairs, but
Hold
surprising.
on. Westbrook.
Tell me why. What's the first thing you do when you pick up a basketball? You shoot the ball, right? Instead of dribbling, you shoot the ball, right? This team yesterday missed 4 threes, 4 air balls, matter of fact, which is
They didn't count that touchdown, y'all. They didn't count that touchdown as 0-0.
Yeah, I told you they didn't count it down.
Hey,
But
Eric,
they didn't count it.
Who had air balls?
Bro, Westbrook had one. LeBron had hit the backboard. Fuck. Who else was it?
What was the points for Westbrook?
I think he had
20.
He had 20.
So you're telling me a high school player in Kareem Diaz from Dobbins high school basketball team had 27 and 11 boards yesterday, and Russell Westbrook cannot make a fucking shot.
That's what I'm telling you.
I'm just saying.
Westbrook in the last few games didn't even drop double-digit points again until yesterday. And the fact that
Westbrook hit a big 3 in that game yesterday.
Hold on. Oh, he did. But still, it's Westbrook. At the end of the day, we took a mass team without Luka to overtime, and it came down to our rookie hitting a clutch shot for us to win. This is embarrassing. Frank Vogel needs to go, but he's not going to go because Jeannie Buss is too scared to do that shit. She keeps saying, until we're healthy, bro. Nobody in the league is healthy.
If LeBron says to let him go, he'll let him go.
You know why she said that? Because Jeannie Buss is making some buses right now.
So look it.
Busting, if you know what I'm saying.
We bet. Shout out to Isaiah Thomas coming.
I heard what it said. He know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Isaiah Thomas, you better come and play, bro, because I swear.
IT ain't gonna be the same IT like he was in Boston.
If he could play better than Westbrook, I'll take it.
IT is just rebuilding like a fucking computer, bro. IT is rebuilding like a fucking computer. He's gonna come in with a fucking bad hit, and once he hits the floor up, I'm injured. I'm done. Just like Marcus Mariota.
You know what? he just might come into the Lakers and be that good chemistry fit with LeBron and them, though. You never know.
The problem with Isaiah Thomas is he's a jack. He does not pass the basketball. Just like
it's not enough. It ain't enough basketballs to go around if that's the case. You got Westbrook. You got
wait.
The thing is, what I said.
Eric, I got good news for Nate and Eric. You guys are running for Ben Simmons.
Oh my God!
Let
me say something. You know why the Isaiah Thomas was perfect, like the signing was perfect, is because you got a bunch of guards on COVID restrictions right now with Russell Westbrook, THT, Bradley, and Malik Monk. All these players are out. that means IT is gonna step into a role where he's gonna
replace all those players though.
He's
Like,
not
how can
going
a
to.
player
I
replace
know. I
players?
get that. But he's going into a situation where he's gonna come and he has to prove it, and he has something to prove because he's been. We seen a couple months ago him be on the floor saying like, "Oh, I let everybody down," all these things, saying that he is a disappointment, all this stuff, saying about himself. He's got a lot to prove, and the Timberwolves is a perfect situation to prove it. And hopefully, he proves it. As a Laker fan, I'm rooting for him, but we just got to see what he does on Friday. But he's stepping into a big role.
His defense says otherwise.
I am so proud of Kay. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at her doing her work as the president and CEO.
Hey, yo, Eric, I was just thinking. I was thinking about going to LA and going to the game on February 12th, Warriors and Lakers. But have you seen them ticket prices, bro? You guys have other games. They're like $48. Them tickets are like $296.
Because Curry is coming to town. That's why it's expensive. You got Curry, LeBron. You got a bunch of all-stars playing.
You got Clay coming back.
You got all those motherfuckers there.
Yeah.
Plus it's called crypto.com.
They also do this with the Suns game. They do this with the I'm trying to think of other teams.
Oh yeah, because the Sixers and Warriors game, the cheapest seats I saw was $300.
Shit.
Yeah,
and they wasn't enough
area. So we see Steph all the time. I was like, I didn't realize that it's like a big attraction everywhere else.
Well, LA is all about the money, man. They bring big names and they
against a big market team, that price will go up.
Just with the Chargers, their Charger games are like $30, $40, $20, and then when it comes to big names like this prime time, I seen for like 100 something. Like 100, 180 or something.
That's
ridiculous.
not bad for a Chargers and Chiefs game on a Thursday night. I would pay that.
That's not bad for SoFi.
No, yeah.
That's a nice fucking stadium.
But even then, I'm just saying when they play big teams, you know, like the known teams.
I got you.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
They pump the prices up. Yeah.
Look, I almost went to freaking MetLife. I was thinking about it.
You gotta say meth life, not meth.
No,
life.
it's
with me next year. Once I get my stuff situated, I'm probably gonna go to most of the away games for Raiders because they're cheaper, and it's just an experience better than Vegas trash ass.
If financially, if I was able to go, I would have went to the New York game, but I'm damn sure happy I didn't go the way that.
I want to go to the Indy game. It's pretty cheap, but I know we're gonna get stopped. So I'm not gonna go. That's the only reason why I don't go.
$5 holler, man. Shout out to Bobby.
The Six is probably back faster than North Carolina.
That boy Bobby crazy.
What's going on?
That boy Bobby crazy, man. That boy
Bobby, I can't stand you. You just need to cut that hairline and just stay bald. How you have a hairline with a visible hair on top?
No. Don't it look like Doc Rivers got that? You ever seen them with they get the tattooed hair in there to make it look full and real? That's what it look like he got.
Draw the line hairline.
Hey, hold on. I was thinking about going to go get that shit. What you talking about?
I don't do that shit. Absolutely not.
Oh my goodness. All right, man. So that's gonna be the end of the coach's corner, man. Shout out to everybody, man, that came through the chat, all the super chats that Travis filled up, and Mr. Bobby, aka Beantown Breakdown, Patriots fan. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Coach Spotlight, man, for being here, man, being pretty much a moderator of the channel. Shout out to Key, CEO. Shout out to Eric, Money Mitch, tell 25 to get his head out his ass, and Raider Earn. Me and Raider Earn will be doing the Cleveland game Saturday as well.
Before you leave, look at. Before you leave, Earn. Okay.
I got it for him.
What'd you
say?
Hold up, let me see where is that. Hold up, I got it. Give me a sec.
We got a lot of festivities going on at the Spotlight Sports Network.
Oh,
there you go, right there. They go to new overlay right there.
Oh, look at that there. Woo!
Big out here. Keep it up for a little while.
Oh, that's Fred.
That's all West Coast right now for that, man. So don't forget. I think Joe. Go ahead. I think Joe doing the game tonight. So
if y'all want to go over to Joel's stream, make sure you go over there and show him some support. While he's doing the game there, I might just be in the chat. I'm probably not gonna be in the background. I'm still on high heels, but Donte's coach is going to be pissing me off and I gotta put people in their goddamn place.
There we go. Go ahead and do it. And we got Saturday. We got me and Raider are gonna be up doing the Raiders in Cleveland. College game.
Wait, Hammer said he's doing it too, so it's gonna be you and Hammer and whoever else going on.
Okay. And then after that, think we got Joe. We got Joe following that game. I think Packers and Ravens. Joe is following that game. I will be. Yep. I will be doing Patriots and Colts that night, and we're gonna shift the Sunday. I will be calling the Eagles and football team later. 7 o'clock. Me and Jay McLovin open up with the Houston Sports Talk Show. After that, all Rockets, all Astros. Then after that, I think we got the what is the late debate, early in the morning or late? That's gonna be late, Keith.
Thought it was in the evening, right?
I have no clue what's going on with that.
All right.
You gotta wait for Freddie to come back with that biased ass lineup he got.
Oh, I got his ass about that. I got his ass about that. Oh yeah.
Yep. So
Pride against Robert. Oh my god.
I got that changed too.
We still gonna be debating. We still gonna be talking about that. It's not a definite for Sunday or not.
Okay. That's the one night only spotlight would be on the camera getting in Freddie's ass. Let's go.
Okay.
Because it's Freddie versus D. God, Jesus Christ. That's gonna be a lot of yelling.
It's gonna be some There's gonna be a lot of voice yelling. Y'all got to be prepared, man. Y'all, it's gonna be fun.
Hey, somebody set your screen to record that.
It's gonna be me versus Freddie instead of Alana versus Tayrock. It will be Jay Ness versus Tayrock.
I mean, it's gonna be some guy. It's gonna be some lead. Somebody gonna lead some.
I want Key versus Alana. That's what I want.
So I'm going against Coach Bennett, right? I got Coach Bennett, right?
Oh, I don't know who you got, Donte. It doesn't matter who you got. Stink they ass.
Hey, it doesn't matter, man. I'm brain. It doesn't matter.
Wait. Is this like an ASAP versus Spot?
Yeah.
ASAP versus Spot.
When do we get our topic?
Man.
Y'all better get this dub.
This is why we need Hammer and Jake, but Jake is busy that night. So
where's Hammer?
Hammer works at he works his crazy ass hours at the hospital.
He works 16 hours on Sunday.
Yep. So
when do we get our topics?
That's the one ASAP.
I think the judges gave them out.
Yeah, they got it. But they talking about we got to be prepared for it. But listen, it's fucking Thursday. We need to get this shit right now. Let me know when you want me to head out. Let me know if you want me to y'all out, man.
All right, so thank everybody for coming through, man. We got the Thursday night game going on right now, and we got Joe streaming right now, so I appreciate it. If everybody should go show some love to Joe. This is Coach Donte from the Spotlight Sports Network. Shout out to everybody. And Coach Spotlight, hit us going out. Hit us with the intro going out, man.
You know what I've got to do?
We got to go. We already know we got to go out.
What did you say?
I said Kobe Bean Bryant has been overrated ever since he passed away.
Nah, I'd say they could lose about 4, but I don't see them losing 5. You know what I mean?
Whole sports all plays. Whole sports all plays. Whole